as you can see from the title in this video, we will be learning about how to improve our speaking abilities. Now, I actually have 5 strategies or 5 tips for you guys who are still trying to improve your speaking ability as well as I am right now. So I'm sharing with you guys my strategies. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 is actually one of the most important strategies I had to put on myself, which is surrounding myself with the language. So what does this mean? Surrounding yourself with the language is basically exposing yourself with English, like watching movies, watching TV shows in English. You can even put a subtitle on it so it makes you understand the pronunciations, the intonations, and what those vocabs means, and helps you to understand the accent, helps you to learn the accent much better. And aside from watching movies, you can definitely try listening to music or listening to podcasts. But if you don't like watching movies or listening to podcasts or music, you can definitely try to read your favorite books in English or some news articles you find online. And this is actually to get you more familiar with all the pronunciations, the different accents out there, as well as the intonations of some vocabs. Now let's move on to strategy number 2. In strategy number 2, I really wanted to start with something that's basic. What I mean is, I know there's a lot of learners out there who are feeling like, I feel like I'm too old to start learning English. Well, fear not, you do not have to think that way, because in learning, age is just a number. So what you can do as a beginner is you can start with the most simple vocabs related to your daily life. For example, greetings or numbers or naming all the objects around you really. And after that, you can gradually build your vocab, so you don't have to start with something so sophisticated just because you feel like you're too old to learn English. But you can start something very basic and then finally gradually upgrading yourself into speaking more vocabs that are more sophisticated and advanced. And let's move on to the third strategy. Third strategy is, of course, practice. Practice makes perfect. We all know that. So please practice regularly. And you don't have to be afraid of making mistakes, because guess what? Even native speakers make mistakes. But they still try to correct their mistakes. So that doesn't mean you can feel discouraged just because you've made a few mistakes. And speaking of native speakers, you can definitely practice with native speakers you already know. But if you're not in an environment where native speakers live, you can definitely try practicing with your friends or family or anyone you're comfortable with, or even talking to yourself in the mirror. And the fourth strategy is self-regulated learning. What I mean is, while you're practicing your speaking, you can also upgrade your vocabs through apps like Duolingo, like Instagram, TikToks. You'll find a lot of videos out there that can actually help you pronounce better words, pronounce or identify accents, and use the accents. You can also try to join study groups. Like for example, you have a study group with your friends that can definitely help you into practicing your speaking to become better. And finally, the last strategy is you have to set your goals. And remember to set your goals realistically. What I mean is, you don't have to already be able speaking fluent English in 24 hours. No. You can actually start by something small, like memorizing 20 vocabs a week or reading 1 book a week. And of course, because you're moving slowly yet steady, you'll have to be patient, because in learning, you always need patience since you're progressing. There's a process. Nothing is instant, alright? But please don't forget to celebrate yourself with every achievement that you got, because you are worth celebrating. So, what do you think? Do you finally have a vision on how to improve your speaking skill? Let me know in the comments how many of these strategies you have done before in improving your speaking ability. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!